Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6. Misallocated funds and a $2 million deficit. The Financial Juggling Act facing the Sunnyside City Council. Also ahead, 5 people in a stolen car lead police on a dangerous chase that ends with a head-on crash. The advice from troopers if you encounter a wrong-way driver. We're following that story, and Walla Walla Public Schools opening its doors with a new video series, the monthly episodes giving families a brand new perspective. Stacy?
And from the Yakima Valley to the Columbia Basin, we've been tracking showers and gloomy weather today, but what does the weekend hold? All the answers coming up. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
It is Thursday, November the 13th. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed. Wendy Redman is on assignment tonight. While Election Day has come and gone, an important advisory vote on Yakima County's Proposition 1 was decided by voters. New at 6, Apple Valley News Now's William Albert shows us how the community is responding to a long-debated cannabis ban and what the latest results mean moving forward.
Proposition 1 is a non-binding advisory measure approved by the Yakima County Board of Commissioners, asking voters whether to keep or lift the county's ban on cannabis production, processing, and retail sales in unincorporated areas of the county. And as of November 11th, voters are on track to keep that ban in place. About 55% want to continue the ban, compared to the 44% who want it removed. And while this vote doesn't change any laws, it gives commissioners a clear look at where voters stand. Commissioner Kyle Curtis says this isn't the first time the community has said no.
I think the last one we did was in 2017, if I'm not mistaken. I think then that came in with 57% of our voters stating they wanted to keep the cannabis ban in our unincorporated. So currently, I haven't checked to see what Friday's count was, but I believe it's 55% have now stated they wanted to continue the cannabis ban in our unincorporated.
Commissioner Curtis tells me that with the failure of this advisory vote, the Yakima County Commissioners are going to be looking at new ways to get revenue, especially with planning for next year's budget.
Curtis brought Prop 1 forward earlier this year as part of a revenue package. He says lifting the ban could have generated between $400,000 and $500,000 a year in cannabis taxes.
I think the reality for me is I look at my role as a county commissioner. I have to do all the things, right? I have to look to where we can find efficiencies, where we need to make cuts, where we can do better, but I also have to accept the fact that we need additional revenues to keep things on, to keep the lights on, and to keep things moving forward. And for me, this cannabis sales tax was something that the county has left on the table for a lot of years. And for me, it was an easy way for us to go out and get a few extra dollars so that we can deploy into public safety.
Money he hoped to direct toward law enforcement and public safety.
You know, for $400,000, you can get an additional few deputies to hopefully put out on the street and hopefully curtail some of the major crimes that we have in our community. And that's really where I would have envisioned those dollars to go.
Regardless of the outcome, commissioners say they'll continue looking for ways to boost revenue and keep Yakima County's priorities front and center. In Yakima, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
Okay, William, while the results aren't final, officials say the outcome isn't expected to change, and the commission plans to use the vote as guidance when determining future cannabis policy. All right, Stacy Lee joining us now on this
It was a rainy day.
Dreary Thursday.
Rainy day, but
Yeah.
you know what? I made the best of it. I put my rain boots on and I found some puddles.
I saw that. Yeah.
Puddle forecast. I said I'd have it, and I did.
And if you go to our Facebook page, Stacy did a little demonstration in the booth.
It was for Wendy's Littles.
That's right.
They love to jump in puddles, and you know what? That's what I did today.
It was a good day to do it.
There you go. All right, let's take a look at our radar. We are tracking more showers, mainly on the west side, Cascade Mountains. But we do see a few of those showers starting to filter up from the south. You see near La Grande, Baker City, some of those drying up. But I see a little band of showers coming up near Hermiston and the Boardman area. So some light rain developing there. So do expect a few showers throughout the evening. Right now, 46 degrees in the Yakima Valley. But look at our visibility starting starting to drop. We've got fog forecasted in some of our areas tonight, so be prepared for that. Make sure you turn on your lights in the morning if it's foggy out there. Temperatures pretty consistent, staying in the 40s so far tonight, so not too bad. We finally turned the AC on in the building. It was 76 degrees, Austin. All right, we've been tracking those gusty winds here in the Grand Ronde Valley. Up in the mountains, Blewett Pass and White Pass has been rather breezy. Expect more showers this evening, as I said, and planning the rest of your night out. Temperatures just kind of staying stagnant through about 11 o'clock. So 100% chance of puddles, but those are going to dry up tomorrow. Patchy to dense fog in some areas, breezy and gusty winds in those mountain passes and gaps, and then we'll clear up for the weekend. I'll give you the full forecast coming up. Austin?
Stacey, thank you. A high-speed chase across the Tri-Cities ended in a head-on crash early this morning after troopers say a driver went the wrong way on Interstate 182. Washington State Patrol says it started around 2:40 a.m. when a trooper tried to stop a speeding Hyundai Elantra near Steptoe Street in Kennewick. The driver took off and after an initial pursuit was called off for safety. Troopers spotted the car again on I-182. They say the driver then started heading westbound in the eastbound lanes near the Queensgate on-ramp and moments later hit a Ford Fiesta head-on. 5 people were inside the Elantra. 2 ran away but were later caught. Troopers say the car was stolen and the driver showed signs of impairment. The driver of the Fiesta was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Now, if you see a wrong-way driver, there are steps you can take.
If you do, we want to make sure that you're in the right lane. A lot of the wrong way drivers will be in the left lane. Try to use up that right lane as much as possible. Usually the right shoulder is a lot wider than the inside shoulder, and that can be kind of a form of escape to get away from a wrong way driver.
WSP says they are now working to confirm how the group got the stolen car and what led up to the driver speeding through multiple cities before the crash. Yakima police are looking for a driver accused of hitting 2 teenagers and taking off. Officers say it happened around 5:45 Monday night near South Fair Avenue and East Spruce Street. The teens were crossing the road when a Dodge Caravan hit them, then allegedly spoke briefly to them before driving away. Witnesses helped the teens and snapped a photo of the vehicle. Both were taken to Multi-Care Memorial Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police have identified a 62-year-old Yakima man as the suspect. He faces felony hit-and-run charges. In the meantime, Yakima police investigating a crash that left a woman with life-threatening injuries. Officers say it happened around 5:45 Tuesday night near East Lincoln and North Natchez Avenues. A 35-year-old woman was found in the roadway and later flown to Harborview Medical Center. Police say the 23-year-old driver stayed at the scene and cooperated. Speed and intoxication are not believed to be factors. Well, Walla Walla Public Schools is giving families a new look at daily school life through a monthly video series called Out and About with Dr. G. The new series follows Dr. Guyan, the new superintendent of Walla Walla Public Schools, as he spends time with students and staff in their own environments, trying out programs and learning their day-to-day routines. The first video shows him taking on an ROTC obstacle course, but future episodes will feature everything from bus mechanics, chaining up tires, to kitchen staff preparing school lunches, all to give families a closer look at how the district operates.
When I'm with our ROTC students, why they do that and why they're connected is so cool to hear. And honestly, the things that they do for training physically, the discipline, it's a good way for me to experience those things.
The district plans to release a new Out and About video every month to highlight more programs and staff across Walla Walla Public Schools. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6. Yakima's police chief warning of cuts after voters opposed the levy lid lift. How the decision could impact city operations. And let's go outside. Live pictures from our Skycam network in the Yakima Valley and in Richland. Stacey Lee is back with your full First Alert forecast as the weekend is getting closer. We'll be right back.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is giving you something to be thankful for this November. Gobble, gobble, and dish up a big win. Over $55,000 in cash and prizes are waiting to be dished up and served out. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 6 lucky winners will pick 3 dishes and win over $1,000 in cash and prizes. Then for the grand prize, one of 3 lucky winners will be served up to $10,000 in cash on November 29th. Come dish up a win this season at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
Don't leave it to chance. Trust Vance for your heating system check. Call before November 30th to schedule your appointment, and you'll pay only $96. We'll evaluate your equipment and explain issues that could affect your comfort. A Vance heating check this fall can ensure that your home stays warm and cozy all winter long. Don't wait. Call today or book online.
We're happy to gift you and your organization $1,000.
Thank you so much. That's amazing.
It does your heart good. There's no doubt. Constantly. There's always something going on.
To nominate someone, click on Volunteers Count at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Hey, it's me. I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm tired of the drama of waiting for a deal.
In a world tired of waiting, one dealership decided now. All McCurley stores race to win the final year-end countdown by giving you incredible year-end savings. Your deal, your vehicle, no guessing. Leave the drama to the commercials. This holiday season, only at McCurley Subaru, let's find your way home. That works.
Family medicine provider Mariana Guerrero Sanchez is now caring for patients of all ages at Prosser Memorial Health's Grandview Clinic. She provides wellness exams, preventative health care, well child checks, women's health, chronic care management, cancer screenings, and more. Se habla español. To schedule an appointment with Mariana, call the Grandview Clinic at 509-203-1080 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Don't let a small kitchen disaster ruin your holiday. Call your local appliance experts at Fred's Appliance. Upgrade your home by saving on all GE appliances. From laundry to dishwashers and refrigerators, we have what you need. Right now, save over $800 on this new induction range. At Fred's Appliance, we have in-stock get-it-today inventory, so you can get your dinner plans back on track.
Kraken, Jets. Coverage begins at 7 tonight on Apple Valley News Now.
Well, in Yakima, the city's levy lid lift for public safety, parks, streets, and other services is not on track to pass. Most of the ballots counted so far show voters opposing the measure. The Yakima police chief says the levy would have maintained current staffing levels and supported key services the department provides. Without the funding, he says they have been forced to propose cuts in their 2026 budget.
The elimination of 12 police officer positions, a sergeant position, an analyst supervisor, and then 4 of the community service officer positions. And then obviously that's just a proposed budget, and the council makes the final decision on the approved budget, but they're working through that process now.
The council has until the end of this year to decide if this is something that they will move forward with. Well, cities across the country are reviewing spending and preparing for next year's budgets. In Sunnyside, the city's finance director recently identified a $2 million deficit in the general fund, even after conservative spending and cuts. With resources stretched and funds misallocated, leaders are considering difficult measures. One big proposal is outsourcing the city's dispatch center to Yakima County. Others include a hiring freeze, eliminating non-essential positions, and reducing hours at the community pool.
Our suggestion was to just change the hours that it was open, and looking at the days that it had the least amount of business, just not opening like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and being open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday when it was the most busy and could generate the most revenue.
None of these potential cuts are official yet. The city will hold a final hearing on the 2026 budget at the upcoming city council meeting. That will be on Monday, November the 24th. Hey, in local sports tonight, Central Washington University held its 6th annual Northwest Sport Management Summit on campus. The free event featured 7 speakers who currently work in the sports management industry, all of whom are CWU alumni. Some of the panel's job titles include the Director of Catching for the New York Yankees, baseball operations with the Los Angeles Dodgers, and membership and service consultant for the San Francisco 49ers.
Really exciting. Our keynote, all of our panels are alumnists. I'm an alum myself, and really special to come back home to Central to share the knowledge. We have a really proud history of putting people in the industry. We have a really good track record of putting them to work as well, which we love to do, and we love to see those fruits of our labor.
Afterwards, the university held a networking luncheon and a career fair.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we take a live look in Richland tonight. The Legends Casino Sky Cam. It's quiet right now. We've had rain on and off throughout the day. Winds have been fairly light. In fact, they're down to nothing. You can see how clear and glassy the water is tonight. But humidity at 96%. That means we have a good chance of seeing more fog like we have the last few mornings. There's the cloud cover right now. We have a few showers setting up to move through the area, and we'll see that here. Now for tomorrow, the majority of this storm has swirled down to Los Angeles, Southern California. They're getting in that heavy rain, but we have another round coming this time in from the Pacific instead of moving down south and coming upwards. So that's going to bring most of the rain to the west side of the state with some snow showers mainly in the upper northern portion of the Cascades, and some scattered showers are possible in the east. But most of that rain is going to get eaten up, and it's showing this on our Futurecast by the Cascade Mountains. Overnight, we could see a few showers moving through up towards Connell, Ritzville, Tri-Cities, Pendleton, Walla Walla, and Dayton. Watch for those showers overnight. And then here comes that next band moving in. I just showed you. Again, majority of the rain will stick there in the Cascade Mountains, but we could get a lingering stray shower east of the mountains as we move in from Friday into Saturday. So a little bit unsettled tomorrow, but probably not going to see as much rain as we saw today, about a 30% chance of that in the Yakima area. Tri-Cities has a 20% chance there. We dry out on Saturday with slight chances of rain. Now, we are tracking some snow. Northern Cascades seeing that right now. Southern portion of the Cascades, like Snoqualmie Pass, lots of rain up there, not seeing a lot of snow. However, that will change Sunday to Tuesday as we could pick up 1 to 2 inches at pass level. We're also tracking those gusty winds, mainly in the mountain gaps and the mountain passes tonight, 20 to 35 miles an hour. Be aware of that. Overnight lows in the 40s, 30s in Ellensburg tonight, 36, but everybody else staying in the 40s. Look at Walla Walla tonight near 48 degrees, 44 for Tri-Cities and for Hermiston. Let's take a look at our fog futurecast. We see fog up there in the mountains, but right where we've been getting the heavy dense fog and the fog advisories the last couple of mornings have been Walla Walla and Dayton. As we get into 6, it just kind of lingers right there in the mountains, and then most of that will clear out by noon. 7-day planner, we've got breezy winds, 61 degrees. We go from 60s to the 50s to the 40s, and that's when we're going to start cooling down and seeing those temperatures drop below freezing. Yakima staying in the 50s through Tuesday, and then we'll drop down into the 40s with, again, slight chances of rain over the weekend, but more than likely dry. Most of that rain will go to the Cascade Mountains. Here's Ellensburg, also seeing some patchy fog on Friday night into Saturday, so be aware of that if you're traveling that direction. And then check out Wednesday. We're showing a little rain mixed with snow as that overnight low drops down to 25 degrees. So that could be a telltale of what's coming our way here in the near future. Now, we were talking about this with our chief meteorologist, Josh Colbreth, and he said it's a little far out to predict snow, but everybody wants to know. So we'll keep you posted. So far, it's been warm here, so no chances of snow.
Yeah. But the valleys.
But you see Ellensburg with that rain mix, so that's the telltale of colder weather and different systems moving in. So yeah.
First one this year.
Yeah, we'll wait and see.
Or well, of the season, I guess.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Stacy. Coming up next, firefighters plan to build a new Capitol Memorial, the creative funding project that is aiming to maintain it for years to come.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off on a new Daikin Fit system, plus free thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Hey, it's me. I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm tired of the drama of waiting for a deal.
In a world tired of waiting, one dealership decided now. All McCurley stores are racing to win the final year-end countdown by giving you the best deal they've got. Your deal, your vehicle, no guessing. Leave the drama to the commercials. This holiday season, only at McCurley Honda, let's find your way home. That works.
What's more powerful than an unexpected storm? Insurance that helps clean it up. Western National Insurance. That's the power of nice.
Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our team of experienced board-certified surgeons and podiatrists are capable of fulfilling your orthopedic needs. Services include precise joint replacements, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We are here to help you with your pain and maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
Welcome back, everybody. Hey, the state capitol is getting a new memorial to honor fallen firefighters, and organizers are getting creative to help pay for it.
That's right. The Washington State Council of Firefighters says it's creating a special license plate with proceeds covering the construction costs.
Although the council needs to collect at least 3,500 signatures showing interest to make the idea a reality.
The idea with the extra funding or the extra fees that go on top of a specialized plate, that money and the fees go directly towards the funding of the maintenance and taking care of the Fallen Firefighters Memorial, which would be placed there at the Capitol.
And Blashill says the council is collecting signatures. The link can be found on our website, but signing doesn't mean that you have to buy a plate.
Okay, still ahead on your news at 6 o'clock. We're signing off early because the Kraken are coming up next, but...
That's right, but we still have, if the puddles weren't enough for you, we have your reason to smile coming up.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
You know, there's no substitute for hands-on experience. Over the years, I've probably turned and read every one of these pages. This may just look like a pile of papers waiting to be shredded, but to you and your loved ones, it represents a wealth of trusted experience.
This message is brought to you by Allen Brecky Law Offices.
So you only check it twice?
Well, yes.
Nissan tests every model thousands of times.
We even test them for severe Arctic weather.
No wonder Nissan is J.D. Power's #1 in new vehicle quality. Hold on to that hat, Santa.
Add a Nissan to your list at the Nissan year-end event. Now get $5,000 customer cash on Pathfinder or get a low $259 per month lease on Sentra.
Welcome to KVH Orthopedics, now in our newly renovated space that's modern and welcoming, with appointments available when you need them. Our state-of-the-art facility and advanced technology provide expert diagnostic and surgical care. Our team is with you every step of the way, helping you get back to the life you love. Experience the next level of orthopedic care at KVH. Schedule your appointment today. Kittitas Valley Healthcare, your home for health.
It matters every day and every night. It matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it.
We'd be happy to help you.
Making sure everyone feels welcomed and rewarded. It matters that we're here for what the doctor prescribed.
Thanks so much, Eric.
And also, just what the doctor ordered.
Need some help?
Right by your side.
Hi, Alex.
Right when you need us.
I'm gonna go grab that for you.
Welcome to CVS. Join us.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Are you an energy worker receiving home health care? Don't settle. It's time to choose better care. At CNS Cares, our local nurses provide reliable care you can count on. Your dedicated care manager will help you get all the care and benefits you've earned.
My first provider made a lot of promises. CNS Cares has delivered.
Find out why more families are switching to CNS Cares. Visit cnscares.com.
You know, there's no substitute for hands-on experience. Over the years, I've probably turned and read every one of these pages. This may just look like a pile of papers waiting to be shredded, but to you and your loved ones, it represents a wealth of trusted experience.
This message is brought to you by Allen Brecky Law Offices.
These are Apple Valley News Now cruisers, and they go where news happens. Because Apple Valley News Now is everywhere you need us to be.
Reporting live here in downtown Richland.
In Yakima.
From Kennewick.
We are Apple Valley News Now, and we're on your side.
Always on your side. Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, it's Friday, so we're going to let you know what's going on in the region this weekend.
And rain not as likely on Friday, but maybe we could start to trend a little bit wetter once again for next week. I'll talk about that tomorrow morning at 5.
All right, Austin, so did you enjoy the rainy day?
Yeah, I liked it, yes.
Kind of nice, the weather,
is, yeah.
You know, I miss the sunshine, but jumped in some puddles just because.
Yep.
And if, like I said, that wasn't enough for you, check this out. This will make you smile. This is from RZMFam, username. Fall view of Badger Mountain, a reminder of brighter days. What a beautiful photo. Great job on that one. QR code right there on top of your screen. That's how you get your photo on TV. Thanks to our friends at Lifetime Dental Care. Love that picture. All right. Fog and scattered showers are possible through the night, through the region. We have slight chances of showers on Friday, and then things will really start to dry up Saturday and Sunday. And then we start a cooler trend starting Sunday into next week. Gusty winds for Thursday night and Friday in some areas. And here's your day tomorrow. It looks like the rain is still possible on and off in Ellensburg, but it's pretty much drying out through the rest of the region. And our temperatures on the warm side, actually, for this time of year, close to 60 degrees for Tri-Cities and Hermiston, mid-50s there in Yakima, and Walla Walla at 57. So I don't know. I'm thinking it's looking like a pretty good forecast into the weekend. So.
Yeah.
Feeling
Perfect
like fall.
timing.
I had my shirt that said fall, y'all.
It's fall, y'all. Hey, coming up next, the Seattle Kraken take on the Winnipeg Jets. Hoping your news is good news, so time to release the Kraken. Bye.